Howdy everyone, ArgonMatrix here, welcoming you to episode 2 of Let's Play The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Look, I'm not one to be disingenuous, so I'm just going to tell you guys outright, I fucked up. You might notice that our original save was on file 3, but now file 3 is empty, and file 2 is the one we're actually going to be playing on. I don't know exactly what happened, to tell the complete truth. I kind of just, after that run was over, the first run, I closed the game, everything was hunky-dory, I slept, and then I came back to record today, and the file was gone. So I don't know if it was just a glitch, or a bug, or what have you, but I played through one run again, did my best to emulate everything, not pick up items that we hadn't seen yet, pick up items that we had seen before. Couldn't get everything exactly, obviously. You can still see that Azazel and Lazarus are the only new characters we have unlocked here. To that end, I'm going to play Lazarus, just because he was the first one we unlocked, and might as well play in order of unlock, makes sense to me. So Lazarus starts with a pill, which is speed up, not bad at all. And box of spiders as our first item, that's a spacebar item. Every 2 rooms we can summon some attack spiders, which I think do 2 times our tier damage or something. Could be completely bullshit in that, but that's what I remember hearing. So anyways, hopefully you can forgive that little save file blunder, and we'll just move on with our lives as if nothing ever happened. So, the thing about Lazarus, other than the fact that he looks conspicuously and eerily like me, personally. I mean, that could just be because of the fact that he's a ginger. I mean, do all gingers look the same? Is that the same as, the Asian stereotype, how all Asians look the same? But, I'm just going to stop this conversation thread here before it goes any farther. But, the deal with Lazarus is he starts with a key. No, he starts with a pill, sorry. That's what I meant. He starts with 1 extra life, you can see up there, the ×1 next to our health bar, and that life is actually different than normal lives you'll get, through 9 lives that we had last run, or through certain other items, in that when you die, you'll respawn on the same room. You'll have just 1 red heart container to work with, and I think you also get a damage upgrade, you get a speed upgrade, I think, maybe, and something else, I feel like. I don't entirely remember. I don't make a habit of trying to die as Lazarus. Some people do. That's actually a viable strategy depending on how your run is going. But I'm not going to try it myself here. We're just going to play Lazarus for the hell of it. I think that actual extra life as Lazarus is a reference to the Bible, as so many things in this game are. Because I think there was a guy in that named Lazarus who had the ability to, or not the ability, but just did come back once as a crazed lunatic or something. Look, don't come to me for religious studies. I'm kind of completely ignorant of basically all religion. I've never looked much into it. And why would I need to? You don't need to have a full biblical understanding to get this game. In fact, it's probably better if you don't. Ooh, a spirit heart. That's actually quite good. I might have wanted to save that until after I'd beaten the boss to pick it up, but you know what? That would have been a lot of backtracking for very little gain, honestly. Anyways, let's see who we gotta fight. Gurglings again, man! I promise you don't fight these guys on every single first floor. In fact, more often than not, you don't fight them. They're a fairly rare boss, I've come to find. But not for us, I guess. Today, it's Gurglings all day, every day. Get your one-in-a-lifetime chance to fight 2 gurgling fights in a row between 2 runs. Shouldn't be too bad, though. One thing I should mention, by the way, because I don't think I ever mentioned it in the previous run, is that for deals with the devil, like I said, if you don't take any red heart damage, then you'll have a chance to get one. But on the first floor, no matter what you do, you will not get a deal with the devil after the boss fight. There are certain ways to get one, to cheese the game to give you one, but through no traditional means can you get one on the very first floor, which is probably good. Old Bandage is, I think we got that in the last round, but I didn't actually talk about it. It's not just a straight HP upgrade. It gives you 1 empty red heart container, and also the ability to randomly drop whole red hearts and half red hearts when you get hit occasionally. So it's actually quite a good form of an HP upgrade. Most of them are just straight HP, as you would expect, but not today, Sonny Jim. key difference between attack flies and attack spiders in my mind is that while spiders do more damage, the flies can fly. As if that... I'm just stating the obvious, aren't I? But generally I find attack spiders more often are useful just because they do more damage. One other thing I should note about Lazarus, and I'm not entirely sure if this is true, this is just what I've heard, you know, word on the street is, word in the basement is, that Lazarus is the only character in the game to start with a negative luck stat. So, that sucks. But, you know what? It doesn't matter because we're fighting Envy, so our life is forfeit regardless. Clearly Envy is the most difficult skill-based mini-boss in the entire game. You really have to have your head on right, have to have good amounts of items, good HP, fast reflexive dodging abilities in order to conquer this behemoth of a boss fight. In fact, I don't know why they saved this guy as a mini-boss. They should make him the final boss of every Isaac run you ever do, because clearly he is the biggest challenge to any player playing this game. And speaking completely non-facetiously here, that is the absolute and utter truth in how I feel, because I have died to Envy more times than I can possibly count, and I'm surprised I am probably not going to die to him on this run. He should have done millions and billions of HP of damage to me, even though that's impossible. But even though he is the hardest boss in the game, damn it, now that whole thing is ruined because I got hit by him. Motherfucker. And he drops Shoop to Whoop. You know what, Box of Spiders is better. Same charge time for a better effect. I really hope Envy didn't screw my deal with the devil chances there. Like I said, if you take it on the rooms preceding a boss fight, then it's not so bad. But if you take it on the boss fight itself, then that's when you're really hooped. And also, if you get a deal with the devil on one floor, then regardless of whether you take red heart damage on the next floor, your deal with the devil chances will be cut in half. And I think they keep getting cut in half until you don't get one anymore, so keep that in mind. There are certain items which do guarantee deal with the devil chances, I believe, but... well, not I believe, I know for a fact. Because I've played a lot of this game. I'm just going to take the safe route and go around this way. Feels like I'm playing musical chairs with these spikes or something. Okay, oh, again? Man. And this is why I was saving that key instead of opening that chest, in order to get Poison Touch here. Which can be a good item in certain circumstances, I guess. So this is how you have to go to kind of go against the flow of these spikes. You have to just take your time. Probably takes about the same amount of time to go around the room the other way as it does to get through there safely. Yeah, but Poison Touch, basically what it says on the label. Touch an enemy, they get poisoned. But you also get hurt, so keep that in mind. Unless you have a way to become invincible, which are surprisingly common, actually. Like they're like obviously temporary invincibility, and very short-lived, but it does happen, and it can make or break a run depending on how you're going. This run in particular, I don't know, it's still pretty early in it, so it's hard to determine exactly how things are going to go. A lot will be determined by whether or not I actually get a deal with the devil right here. I feel fairly confident in my ability to not to get hit against Monstro, at least. But you know, at Envy, the behemoth from the earlier room, he might have screwed our chances already, so this could be entirely a moot discussion. Okay, I want to get those. I want to get these flies. I know that those ones in particular, they seem like the least harmful enemies in the entire game, and they are. Like those flies that don't attack you, I don't think they even hurt you if you touch them. They're completely useless. But if you leave them alive for long enough, because you don't think they're a threat, then I believe they have the chance to turn into one of those little flies that shoot at you. So, and while they're still not like very terrible enemies, it's worse than if you just take care of them quickly. So bear that in mind. I think they do take a while to transform, though, because I've only seen it happen like once or twice in my entire Rebirth career here. No deal with the devil, but a Tears and Shot Speed upgrade could be worse. So let's just head on down, man. You're the next contestant on Lazarus in the Caves. Ew. Man, they have big butts. Do you see that? The proportions there were all out of whack. I like to criticize Isaac solely based on the art's metaphor potential in its vignettes there. I am really screwing up by trying to make a really horrible joke that didn't make any sense. Well, I'm pretty sure my deal with the devil chances are toast now. I got hit 3 times by enemies that should have been completely easy. Oh well. You know, deals with the devil are not necessary by any means to complete a run, but they're probably one of the quickest routes to success. Consistently, anyway. The quickest route to success. These guys aren't so bad. They have a little more HP than I tend to think they do. There we go. And this mob trap arena over here, by the way, it will not open for us when we, even when we kill all the enemies in this room, because we don't have full health. I forgot to mention that you need full health in order to enter those, and for the boss trap rooms, you need a heart or less. Who knows, man? That 1 penny from that poop could save the day. Uh-oh. Okay, this is going to be a rough room. Thankfully, I have poison touch, so even if I get hit, it won't be the worst thing in the world. I'd rather not, though. These guys with crazed eyes are the worst, though. Come on, Spider, get him! Man. It's worse when they attack in hordes like this, because then the other ones get in the way of you killing their gloopy state, and then, uh-oh. And then you get almost cornered by them. Okay, get that guy, get that guy. No, kill one of them. I just need to kill one, and then it's a slow roll from there downwards. Oh, come on. You know, the weird thing, too, is that those light gray enemies that you can see over there, the light gray champions, while they do like a heart of damage like every other champion, there, I got one of them. They actually have about half as much HP as a regular enemy as opposed to double, so... And they're the only champions like that for some reason. They also have the chance to drop a key like that. Okay. Should be good, as long as we're not stupid about this. There we go. And, well, I'll take the heart, but you can fuck off right now, Sacrifice Spike. Not in the mood to deal with your shit. Although with Old Bandage, now that I think about it, we'd have a better chance of being able to play that quite a few times. If we were so inclined, which I'm not. These guys are they're actually a pretty good judge of how well your damage is doing when you fight them, because if you're not killing them fast enough, then you might be getting into a tight spot. So I'm kind of afraid for my chances here, but you know, as long as I play cautiously enough and just focus, really, that's the main thing. It's the order of the day. Then I should be okay. I mean, I don't plan on going through the rest of this run without getting hit or anything crazy like that. Who would ever do that, right? But just do your best. Stay away from that green creep trail, too. Oh, crap. These green enemies, by the way, they have a chance to drop a pill or tarot card, depending on how you do, how your luck is. You feeling lucky, punk? That could be worse. That basically, it does quite a bit of damage, that lemon party, to ground-bound enemies. I'm really not fighting these guys very well, am I? Come on. They're getting close. Not really, but... Oh, their slow movement is just kind of scary. Whoa. I probably should have gotten hit there. What's with all the big rooms on this floor? Have you noticed this? Look at that. There's 4, like, quadruple-sized rooms. This is insane. I guess this is hard mode for you. Maybe it does, like, up the chance of spawning big rooms like this. Because they are far and away, like, above average harder than regular-sized rooms. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are certain big rooms that I'd take any day over certain small rooms, but on a consistent basis, anyway. Oh. Where are you? There you are. Got him. What's in here? No items or anything, but I'll donate what I can to the donation machine up here. Store upgrade level 1. That'll make it so we have more opportunities to buy things in shops. And I think I'm actually going to head back down this way, because I have a feeling that the treasure room is linked to this big room over here. And I want to get it before... Oh, crap. Oh, my gosh. This is one of the worst big rooms in my mind, at least for this point in the game. Crap. Okay. My saving grace is that none of them are champions, so they're not going to be doing a whole hard damage to me, but they're still going to hurt if I let them. Oh, get out! This is bad. You just gotta focus, son. Oh my god. Talk about focus. Okay, just put your stupid head up. Thank you. Okay, move now. Alright, just one more. That shouldn't be too bad at all. This is a challenge I can handle. Why can't the room just start like this, please? And while you're at it, make it so that the final boss dies in one hit. Thanks, because I am a baby. Alright, what do we got? Sad bombs! I will take that happily. Very happily. What that essentially does is it makes it so that when you put down a bomb, tears will fire in 8 directions, and the tears will actually have your tear effects applied to them. So if we put one down right here... Bam! Look at that. We don't have any like special effects applied to our tears or anything, so it wasn't as great as it could have been, but the better your tears get, the better that item gets, so keep that in mind. There's pretty much never a reason to not pick it up. Get out of here, lipstick face. Oh, lipstick face. I don't even know why I called him that. These TNT barrels, actually, it's best to probably try and use them strategically for combat, because they don't usually drop anything, but they have the chance to drop something that we haven't seen yet. A trinket in particular. Actually, I'm not sure if that trinket is unlocked yet even, so never mind. Ooh. Why am I not using the speed up pill? I just kind of like noticed that. Like I was like just slowly thinking of something to say, and then my eyes lazily drift down to the corner, and it's like, speed up. Huh. That'd be kind of nice right about now. Why don't you just use that then? What an asshole I am. Alright. If we get a deal with the devil on this boss, I will be floored. The Headless Horseman. Okay. This is actually one of the bosses that got unlocked after we beat Mom the first time. It was it ties in with the Harbingers. It's not a Harbinger in and of itself, like, you know, the 4 Harbingers of the Apocalypse. It's not one of those, but it's a variant of that boss fight. And actually a pretty tough one, depending on how you're doing. We're not doing great, so... Oh. For some reason I thought that the bombs that the horse shoots actually could hurt the head, but judging by how it's going, it doesn't look like that's actually true. That would make this an exceptionally easy boss fight, or an easier boss fight anyway. Okay, I had to get out of there some way or another. Definitely not going to deal with the devil after that. After that tomfoolery. Alright, the head is not so bad. Headless Horseman? More like the Horseless Headman, am I right, guys? I'll show myself out. A pony! Yay! So this is, it gives you the ability to fly after sacrificing your spacebar item, and I think it's actually... Box of Spiders is not good enough to give up the ability to fly, in my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and take this, and actually... You know what? I was going to head down to that mob trap arena down there, and... Whoa, okay. I don't know if that messed up the recording or not. Hold on, let me actually check that. Because I accidentally hit the full screen button really quick. There's my seed, by the way. I totally forgot to show that off. Thank God for that. 7K62 EBM7. That'll be in the description, as always. But yeah, I think the pony actually also gives you a speed upgrade, which is really good. Not that we necessarily need it after all the pills we've been getting. So it gives you the ability to fly, and also when you use the spacebar item effect, it has a little bit of a charge attack, which makes you invincible for a brief time, I think, and it also hurts enemies. It's not exceptional. This could be exceptional, though. Guppy's Collar has a, when you die, it gives you a 50% chance of coming back to life. And it's literally just the dice roll every time. It's not like if you come back to life one time with it, then you're less likely to come back again with it. It's literally just 50% every single time. So, could die on the first run, could die on the 19th run of it. You could just get really lucky that way, but never know if you don't pick it up. What? Now will you? Okay. Caves 2. It's actually going pretty slow now that I think about it. We haven't really gotten any damage upgrades or anything. We've gotten some DPS upgrades, that's for sure, like the tiers and shot speed and stuff, but nothing that I would consider exceptional by any stretch. Let's just, yeah, I'd say that was probably worth it. Hematemesis. That's actually, it's a hard pill to understand. Well, it could be a hard pill to understand. It was for me when I first, like, saw it. Like, I used it, the very first time I used it, I was like, what the hell just happened? That, like, seems like the worst thing ever. Because what it does is it knocks you down to 1 red heart, no matter how many you have at the time. Not, like, permanently, obviously, because we refilled our heart containers. And then it drops a random number between, I think, 1 and 4 red hearts on the ground. So it could be very useful. Like, if you only have, I don't know, it's hard to explain how it could be useful, but just know that it can. I've seen it happen. I've used it to good effect myself in the past. And maybe I should have saved that pony attack for this room, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Just get rid of that. Okay, good. I'm amazed that guy didn't actually hit me there. Ooh, the battery. Did I ever go into what those batteries do? I'm pretty sure you can figure it out. It just refills your spacebar charge instantly, no matter how many charges it actually takes to fill it up. Alright, so let's do this right here. Not so bad. I actually like it a lot more when those guys turn into jumping spiders when they die like that guy did. Instead of the big fat spiders that you kill and turn into 2 more spiders. It's just so much less of a pain that way. If I could line this up right, I'd use the pony attack in a heartbeat, but in fact I might anyway, just to get, even getting rid of one of these guys would help my peace of mind tremendously. There we go. You want to generally try to kill them when they're close to other ones, though, so that they blow them up too. But you don't have to, obviously. Slow and steady wins the race more often than not. Alright, please drop a key for this room. That would be just lovely. Thank you! Ask and you shall receive! Oh, man. Mom's bra, mass fear. Inflicts fear and slight damage on all the enemies in the room, I think. But it's not worth giving up the ability to fly. So we'll show that off eventually, just not today. That's a nasty-ass looking bra, too, now I think about it. I guess if it comes from my sadistic, Christian, fat-ass butcher mom, then, yeah, it might look a little bit raggedy. She doesn't seem like the kind of woman who would care very much about her appearance, outward or inward. Bad trip was awful right there. But it's good to know that we have it in our pill rotation, just in case we ever need a full health pill or something. Petrified poop. Yay. I mean, it's not a bad trinket, obviously, but it's just not one that we probably need right now. Basically what it does is it gives you a higher chance of getting consumables in poop. A much higher chance, actually, so I shouldn't badmouth it too much. Yeah, I have 13 bombs. I might as well bomb these, try and get some pills out of it. A lucky rock has appeared in the basement. That is a trinket you get for exploding, I think, like 50 rocks over the whole course of the game. What's this? Health down. Thanks, game. You're the best. Lemon Party I'll take, at least, to the boss fight. Could be handy. At this point, I'm just exploring, hoping to find some keys, because I really could use a trip to my shop and hope that it's something useful. Alright, please. Thank you. Okay, a key. That is good. And I think I'll just explore the rest of these rooms around here, because there can't be that many more left. Floors on the caves generally aren't that big, or shouldn't be that big. Oh. Okay, not gonna be able to get into that room, but that's fine. That was not worth it. I was hoping to hit more than that. I'm not too concerned about saving a pony attack for the boss fight, just because the damage it does is so negligible to one enemy that it's better to save it for rooms with hordes of enemies like this one was than to try and use it on a singular tough enemy. Better for crowd control, basically. So this is an arcade. You know, I'll play this guy once, because I want to get down below 15 keys before checking out my shop. But yeah, it's basically what it says on the tin. There's a slot machine there you can play. This guy, there's no way to actually tell like which cup is going to win. It's just totally based on your luck stat. And this machine, you can actually give your hearts to, not permanently, to get some money. So that's that. Let's check out our shop here. BOGO bombs. I mean, I'll pick it up because we haven't seen it yet. I think that makes it so that every bomb drop you get is actually 2 bombs, which is pretty good. Okay, let's go fight our boss. I got Lemon Party on my side, so as long as you're not flying, which you're not, you're completely stationary. That's actually the ideal setup. So I'll deal with these nubs down here while Gertie kind of gets fucked by that thing. There we go. And I actually didn't deal with this guy all the way. Thought I did. I guess he's a champion, so that's why it was taking longer. Wow, my tears are awful. Doing so little damage, and the box is not going to help. I mean, it could theoretically help, and I think I'm going to take Master of Unlocking, or Master of Lockpicking, Paperclip, over Petrified Poop. Basically, it lets you open all golden chests without the Chariot or Hematemesis. I think I'll take the Chariot. Makes us invincible for a brief duration. Yeah, the Master of Unlocking lets us open golden chests without consuming any keys. That's what I was saying there. So, very, very handy to have in certain circumstances. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm going to take out the non-champion versions of these guys first, just to get them out of the way, because they'll take less time to kill. Uh-oh. 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 Man, they have such good eyesight for not having any eyes. Holy cow. Oh, shit. Well, thanks, old bandage, at least, for dropping that heart for me. Okay, see, one of the ways Hematemesis... Ooh, Joker. That'll teleport us to a deal with the devil right away. I'm going to use that. Okay. Oh, damn. This is hard. Because I want to take both of these, but they'll kill me. But I do have extra lives. Well, an extra life, 1 guaranteed extra life, and then Guppy's Collar's chance. Because what Goat Head here does is it makes it so that no matter what, even if we take all the red heart damage in the world, we'll get a deal with the devil after our boss fight. And Spirit of the Night gives us the ability to fly without having to have the pony in our active slot, and also Spectral Tears that'll fly through rocks and such. This is a tough call. I think... Okay. There we go. Was that worth it? We're gonna find out, depending on how well I can play here. The Chariot I at least have on my side if I need invincibility. But I am walking the razor's edge right now. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna use it. I take damage 9 times out of 10 on this room, so I feel like that was a valid use. Not that I would have necessarily died, but it would have been not pretty at all. I would have not been happy about it. Alright, now I'm in the market for a better spacebar item at least, now that I can fly on my own. This guy, you can drop bombs for him to do some damage, and I have enough bombs that I feel safe doing that, or safer than normal. I could be a total coward and hide out over here and just shoot at him, but that requires him being within my sights. Come on, there we go. Not too shabby. Secret room, please? And please be something good? No? Alright. You can see there that those spears that were actually spectral now, that the sad bombs shoot. Okay. Okay, oh, crap. Oh man, I was hoping that would be a heart. That would drop. Oh gosh. This is not good, man. I really hope I don't regret that deal with the devil's decision. I don't want to lose my... I don't want in the second video for my win streak to be like 50-50. Shit. I could use the pony to get across there without much risk at all. But I'm going to head the other directions first. Let's check this. Oh, be good. I have to play it just in the hopes that I can get a red heart or a spear. Thank you. Okay. Oh gosh, that's even more insurance too. Okay, I could blow this machine up, but I'm not going to, just because I could need it in the future. I still have a penny. Why didn't I spend that? Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, that's actually really good to know that we have that there, but still, one bad hit could really seal my fate here. Like, literally, it could kill me, depending on what enemy is dealing the hit. That guy's a scary enemy. Don't see that kind of champion very often. Key, okay. I really need to... Oh, gosh. Okay, this is... Just keep... Okay. Don't get too flustered. I have a bad tendency to just, like, get totally overwhelmed by the enemies in the room and just not think, and then get killed really horribly. I think no matter... I think all these guys actually might do a hard damage. I could be wrong about that, but I feel like I'm not, even the non-champion versions. And I have to... This guy's going to explode into a ring of bullets. I have to make sure I don't get hit by any of them, because they would do a hard damage. 48-hour energy. That refills our spacebar charge. That was useless right there, but... Good to know we have it. Fuck. Oh, I wish I still had the chariot. Just keep fighting. No! Oh, man! No, dude! That's so bad. Well, I told you guys I was bad at this game. I really should have thought twice before taking that deal with the devil, I guess. Ah, shit. I didn't mean to restart there, but... Well, that's gonna be it for this video, I suppose, but... Sorry, guys, that... Oh, man. And that sucks, too, because the failed recording I had earlier was like, it was the bee's knees. But... Can't win them all, I guess. That's Isaac for you. So thanks, everyone, for watching. Hopefully next time we'll actually, I'll probably do Lazarus again. I might do Azazel just to get my spirits up, but we'll see. Thanks, everyone, for watching. This is ArgonMatrix signing out. Thank you and good night.